and welcome back to my channel. So I'm so sorry I didn't have a video on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. I ended up buying a new computer because my computer was on its last leg basically. I had to wait 2 business days, which is more like 3 for it to get here, and it got here yesterday. So I set it up, and well, I'm not gonna lie, my husband set it up real fast, and I did transferring of all my stuff and etc. But I like it. I got a new MacBook. It's nice. I got the space gray. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm not the biggest, I'm not the most knowledgeable about electronics, but I know a little bit about computers. So if you want to see it or you want me to review it and tell you what I think about it, put it in the comments below. But today, I wanted to let you guys know about something. I don't do a lot of deal stuff on my YouTube channel, even though who doesn't like a good sale? I mean, I do, but it makes me feel all good and warm on the inside, like, I got a deal. But being on the West Coast and us having to travel on the East Coast maybe 2 or 3 times a year makes me look for travel deals more often now. And this is not sponsored or anything of that nature, but we normally fly Delta a lot. So last year I had a Delta card, and you get the 60, 70,000 points, whatever. I just used them, to, fly or whatever. I didn't know all that I could do with them. And, so you can, for example, from Seattle, you can fly Delta to Japan first class one way for 60,000 miles. Yeah, first class one way for 60,000 miles. If you want to ride coach back and pay for it, that's fine. But that's like a $4,000 ticket, depending upon what time you're going, etc. Or you can fly to New York first class for 60,000 points or 50,000 points. But first class to New York is, I'm saying first class because these are all going to the East Coast about 4 hours. Of course you can ride coach. I'm just using first class as an example. But which one would you say is a better use of your points? Flying first class to New York would be, somewhere around like $800 or something like that. Flying first class one way to Japan is $4,000. So it's kind of, use your points better. So I'm learning how to use my points better. But I want to tell you about 3 sites that I found that if you're a Delta person, that helps you accrue more miles. So I ended up buying my computer on Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday? No, Tuesday. Yeah, I got an email from this place called SkyMiles Shopping, and you get Delta points. You can use any credit card. You don't have to use your Delta card, but if you use your Delta card, of course, or a card that you get extra points on, you get that extra point from your card plus the amount of miles that they give you. So on Tuesday, they had for one day, you get 6 points for every $1 that you spend at Apple. Okay. We know how much computers are, and if we multiply that by 6, you could easily have almost 20,000 miles just from that one purchase, which is, for example, if we wanted to go coach to San Francisco for a round trip. It's like 12,000 miles. Okay, so you just paid for that. You wouldn't use it for that just because right now going to San Francisco on coach is like $150. It's not the best way to use your points. But I'm learning that, and so while I'm learning stuff, even though this does not have to do with beauty or fashion, this is more lifestyle, I want to tell you guys about it and make you aware of it, like I did with the Selfridges thing, which I'm still taking advantage of, by the way. And yes, so I'll put the links below to tell you what the website is SkyMiles. shopping, and they don't have every store, but they have a lot of stores. They have a lot of stores that I shop from, so they sometimes give you 2 points per dollar you spend, sometimes 5 points. It was weird, FTD was like 20 points. My goodness. So if you're buying $200 flowers and stuff like that, you can rack up nice points from FTD for Delta SkyMiles. The second website is they have a SkyMiles dining. So there's certain restaurants that are on there that you get extra points for. You go on the website, you sign up, and it's within the first 30 days, if you can get up to 3,500 bonus points by going to restaurants. And the bonus points, you also have to fill out a survey on the restaurant as well within those 30 days. But you get extra points by going to these restaurants, not including the points that you may be getting from whatever credit card you use, which I would recommend getting points, because you don't realize how many points you can accrue until you start doing it. And you're like, man, I have a vacation I can just take for free. And that's insane. But you hear people doing that with their wedding. They're like, oh yeah, I have all these points. I paid for my wedding with my points, and you know, my honeymoon is paid for because of my points, or whatever it may be, whatever they're using it for. Oh, sorry about my hair. I have an Olaplex treatment in, so it's Saturday. I'm not going anywhere, and but I did want to film a video for you guys this week. And I'm talking really fast. When I get excited, I talk really fast. So I don't have anyone to remind me to slow me down until I catch myself and say, slow it down, Shawana, slow it down. Yeah. So yes, so I told you about the shopping one, the SkyMiles shopping, the Delta dining, and of course, if you have any of the Delta cards, you know, for example, the Delta Platinum card through American Express, you get I think it's $200 a year annually, but you get a companion ticket every year for a main cabin. It's not for free. You pay up to, I believe, $70 or something of that nature. It's up to $70 in fees. But yeah, no blackout dates. And then if you have the reserve card, which is $450 or $400 a year, I should have really had that right, I'm sorry. Then you get a first class ticket. You can use it as a main cabin as well, but it makes sense to use the first class companion ticket every year on your every year anniversary that you get the pay your annual fee. And if you're paying $400 a year, the first class domestic ticket is a domestic ticket. If you're going from Seattle all the way over to the East Coast, or if you're going from the East Coast to the West Coast, man, that saves you quite a bit of money. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some tips that I've been learning since I'm now on the West Coast and all my family is on the East Coast, that you can use for, you know, travel and all that good stuff. I have a lot of other tips, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. If you guys have any questions about deals or travel or whatever, leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back on schedule next week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.